Hi everyone, this is Max, owner and creator of Logo, and in this video I'm going to be showing you some of the new motion capture facial animations for our Bento heads. So as of this recording, the animations are not out yet, but they will be very soon, so depending on when you're watching this video, they'll be available in our store. For these motion captures, I brought in a professional actress who's done TV and movie work, because I found having somebody who really knows how to use their face and all that kind of stuff really helped to bring a lot of emotion to these animations. You may have seen that I already posted a couple of videos showing off some of the longer animations, but this video I'm going to be focusing on these packs, which have shorter animations ranging from 2 seconds to one as long as 18 seconds. Right now I'm wearing the Alexis Bento head with the insole rosy skin. This is the 2.0 version of Alexis, which again, as of this recording, is not out, but will be released before the animations come out. It's important that you update to the latest version because I've done a lot of work with Alexis and with Quinn to redo the weights on the heads and updated both meshes so that they animate much better, which really helps with these new animations. The latest head I put out for the Skin Fair was Rose, and she already has these improvements and is ready to go. So the first thing we're going to do, if you look on the right hand side of the screen, you'll see the animation HUD. And the first 12 animations are the ones that come with the head, and those are Quinn in the pictures, but the animations work for all the heads. The other two, the lick animation and the vampire snarl, those are separate add-ons that you can buy. At the bottom you'll notice there's 6 new animations, and there's slots for 4 others which are not installed yet. So the way the animations work is every animation is numbered, so you can buy them individually or in packs, and they'll just slot in to where their spot is on the HUD. So I'm going to go ahead and install this other pack, and all you need to do that is just click the installer HUD. They'll get installed and magically show up on the animation HUD. And there they are. So let's go through some of these. One thing you'll notice if you used our previous animations, you'll see that there's some of the animations have a little snowflake on the left-hand top left. That signifies that that animation can be frozen. So it'll basically stay in place at a certain point so that for pictures or if you just want to keep that expression frozen on your face. Some of them don't have that because I find that certain animations to get the emotion across, you don't want it to be freezing in the middle or hitching or anything like that. I've added another new icon. A lot of the new animations have head motions built in. I found that it was super important to get the emotion across to include the head movement in there. So on the top right, you'll see the little, if it has head motion. So let's go through some of these. The first one here, a lot of requests from people for ones with the tongue. So that's the first few here. That one's very similar to one we had with Alex, and it was always super popular. This one's sticking her tongue out. And to the side. The next one is kind of a raised eyebrow. One thing I tried to do with a lot of these, you'll notice, is it doesn't just go straight into the animation. There's like a little bit of movement that happens before, and sometimes a little bit of movement that happens afterwards, and it really helps to make it feel natural. So this one, she kind of opens her mouth first, and then she goes into her expression. This one is an eye roll, which I'm sure will be very popular. This one is actually probably my favorite one. She basically says, "Oh my God," twice, but I think it's a great animation. Laugh. This one is her saying "okay." A sultry wink. A nice smile. And then we flip to the next page. These ones are a little bit longer. This one is a little bit of a flirty animation. Kind of a shy, flirty smile. This one always makes me yawn. This is kind of a series of smiles. This one is kind of happy to see somebody or getting a surprise. And this one is kind of sad. And I'll just show you what it looks like when you want to freeze an animation. So for example, this one here with the tongue can be frozen, so I turn on freeze animation, and she will stay like that for as long as you want her to. You can either click the picture again or click off freeze animation, and it'll go back. As with all our animations, they're all split between upper and lower half. So it's not just these 16 new animations, but you can mix and match them to get a lot of different expressions. So for example, you take that tongue one and you take the eye roll, and if you take the top of the eye roll and the bottom of the tongue and you start the animation, now it kind of looks like she's thinking. Or for example, if you do the so you take the laugh animation and you combine that with the angry eyes. Now she's, ready to kill James Bond or whatever. Some more, you can take the yawn animation and add the sad eyes, and she just kind of ends up looking super exhausted. Yep, she just can't keep awake. So the way the animations with head motions are split up is sometimes the head motion is tied to what the mouth is doing, and sometimes the head motion is tied to what the eyes are doing. Depending on the animation, it makes more sense to do one than the other. For example, the wink, the head motion is really tied to what she's doing with her eyes. Or for example, the oh my god expression, the head movement is much more tied to what she's saying, so in that case it's linked to the mouth half. Sometimes if you're running two animations that both had head movement, they'll be conflicting a little bit, but sometimes that actually works to create interesting results. For example, if you add in a head motion that comes built in with one that already has it, for example, the oh my god with the head drop, you kind of get a different expression. So the other thing that people are confused about sometimes with our system is you can take any combination of animations and add your own custom emote, your own custom chat emote. So for example, by default, if you type LOL in chat, she'll just kind of smile because there's no real laughing animation included. So if I want to change that, I can click on the laugh emote, and then in chat, type plus emote LOL. And now it's been changed, so the next time I type LOL in chat, she will laugh. And so you can do that with any combination. So again, if you take the upper half of the eye roll with the lower half of this, play that animation, and do plus emote, I don't know, IDK. So now she'll type that, so now it'll play that combination whenever you type IDK into local chat. So that's just a brief look at some of these new animations that we have coming out. As you can see, there's lots of room to add more, and I will be doing that for sure. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks very much.